I think I'm going to do a little first impressions. So I'd say I've been playing it for about 3 or 4 hours now. And holy shit. It's crazy. It's funny. It's serious and very not serious at the same time. The driving is different, it's like the opposite of what it was. The shooting is great, the voice acting is amazing, the world is amazing, it feels so alive. It definitely doesn't take itself serious. It's very funny. It's the world is huge. It's just ridiculous. Now, I'm gonna say there is a few technical issues because there's quite a lot of popping, but I reckon they'll fix that in a few days. But other than that, that's the only problem I've got with it, is that there's a bit of popping, and that's the only problem. And that's not really a problem. It's not gonna detract from the experience at all. It is insane. I mean, the first mission is probably one of the best first missions I've ever played in my life. The prologue, it is. It's just crazy. So far, it's just crazy. I just fought aliens. So, in Red Dead Redemption, you get those missions where, you get those stranger missions. Well, there was a guy trying to legalize weed, and he's like, try some, I make my own. You try it, and then you start hallucinating aliens, and you're shooting them with miniguns. Yeah. It's very not serious. I thought it was going to be completely serious. It's very not serious. I thought it was going to be, GTA 4 serious, but it's actually got like some Saints Row craziness in it. I mean, obviously you got the radio stations, which are great. At first it didn't really feel like Grand Theft Auto, but now that I'm in it and free roaming, it does really feel like Grand Theft Auto. It's still got the same horns, which is pretty funny. All the same cars, which is pretty funny. Just like updated graphics on the cars. The cars looked really good in Grand Theft Auto 4 anyway, so there was no, so that was ring. What's crazy is that it's so huge and there's like no frame rate issues at all. So that's really cool. They've added some new stuff, like you can customize weapons. They've seemed to have, like in the first one, well, it's in like the Grand Theft Auto 3 and San Andreas and even 4. It takes a while to get into the missions. Not with this. I've already done some pretty crazy stuff, and I'm only like a few hours in, so that's pretty cool. So it's not really got a slow start like the others. Turn the radio off for a minute so I can talk. As you can see, Vinewood over there. I mean, look at it. It's crazy. Look how awesome this is. Look at the dam. Look at the dam. Look at the water. It's just amazing. So far, amazing. So far, it's amazing. And the multiplayer's not even out. The multiplayer's not even out yet. The multiplayer's 2 weeks away. It's just crazy. Would I say it's the best game ever so far? I don't know.
Hey, you hit me.
Thing is, my favourite game of all time is Fallout New Vegas. So they're two completely different games. So I couldn't say if it would be my favourite game of all time. But so far, it's amazing. Just, it's not my favourite genre of game. necessarily, but it's still amazing. So, if anyone asks, is this my best game of all time? It might be the best game of all time, but it probably will never be my favourite game of all time, because my favourite game of all time is an RPG, and this is not really, and it's a Fallout, it's first person Fallout, so I don't think you would say that. But maybe it's the best game of all time, I don't know yet, I'm only a few hours in, it might be. But I don't know, is it Game of the Year yet? I don't know. I haven't played enough yet, I've only played a few hours. It's pretty crazy, I'm not a huge, not a huge fan of the city places. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the wilderness. I mean, this is crazy. Look at this. There's wildlife, which is really cool. I'm really excited to like go down there and like have a look around. I've only just like touched like the tip of it so far. And so far it's amazing. So that's my first impressions.